All right, next thing I wanted to talk about, I mentioned this before about Starfield, okay? And again, links to these articles are in the description below. Starfield getting its own Xbox showcase after January's developer directs, okay? Finally happened. Microsoft has awoken from its 2022 slumber to announce Xbox developer directs, okay? They're going to be talking about Redfall, Forza, Minecraft, and much more on January the 25th, okay? And then Aaron Greenberg says it's going to be a big year for us. It starts on January 25th. We take you inside the studios to see some of the games coming. It's Xbox PC Game Pass over the next few months. Also, to dedicate the proper amount of time for a deep dive into Starfield, the standalone show is in the works. You know, it's about time. Sony's been doing this for a long time, folks. Okay. We had showcases on The Last of Us, we had showcases on God of War. Xbox needs to be doing this. Hopefully, in this developer direct. I mean, I wonder how long it's going to be. I'd say at least an hour, okay? Where we talk to the devs, we get updates on Forza, we get updates on Redfall. And I know they're staying away from Starfield. They're going to give it its own show, which I think is the right move. I just hope we get a release window for Starfield. Maybe. I mean, they said no Starfield news, but I hope soon rather than later we get a release window, if not a release date for Starfield, okay? All right, moving right along. The next thing I wanted to talk about, and this is a quick one. All right, let's jump back into this. It says here Microsoft to force Xbox consoles into energy saver mode as it rolls out smarter option. Microsoft is planning to switch. Hang on one second. Microsoft is planning to switch Xbox Series X and S owners over to an energy saving power mode in a bid for sustainability and cost savings. Okay? Microsoft is now planning to issue a one-time update that will switch the Xbox Series X and X consoles over to shutdown with the option to switch back to sleep. There's also new active hours setting on the way that will offer the convenient instant on and some energy saving. Okay? The difference between the Xbox power outages is significant when it comes to energy usage. Okay? What I want to say about this, and a link to the article is in the description below. I never leave my consoles in standby mode. I never do it. Or sleep mode. I always shut them down completely. Okay. If you think about it, when you have any kind of device, all right, whether it be a modem, whether it be a PC, whether it be an Xbox, a PlayStation, there's a lot of data going through these devices. Okay. And that's kind of like electronic wear and tear on your device. Okay. I noticed that this happened with PS5. I left it in standby mode, and then I went to go turn it on, and the system made this little weird noise. Nothing hardware-wise, but it made a little weird noise, like a beep I never heard. And I forget what color lights came up, but these weird lights came up, and I was like, whoa, never again. I always put the PS5 in full shutdown mode. The Xbox never gives me a problem, okay? If I have it in sleep mode, I literally turn it on. It boots up in it's less than 5 seconds. It's ridiculous how fast it boots up when it's in sleep mode. When it's not in sleep mode and you boot up from full shutdown, it takes about, I'm going to say 10 to 15 seconds, okay? Let's think about that for a second. Think about that. How long is 10 to 15 seconds? Not long, okay? How fast do you need it to be, okay, to boot up, okay? How fast do you possibly need it? That makes me think about quick resume on Xbox. You could have X amount of, like, let's say 10. Let's just say it's 10. You could have 10 games open, and they're all in the quick resume menu. What do you even need quick resume for in the Xbox? What do you need it for? The games load so fast. What do you need it for? Maybe I'm too old school. Maybe, gamers nowadays just want, it's kind of like you're scrolling through, social media. You just want the hits, like with shorts and reels. You just want, maybe it's the same thing with Xbox when you turn your system on. They want it instant, boom. To me, the standby and the quick resume are unnecessary features that put a lot of wear and tear on your system for no reason, okay? I always put my consoles in full shutdown, okay? If I got to update them, you know what I do? I go downstairs, I turn them on, when I get a chance throughout the day. It tells me what games I need to update. I hit update, and I walk away, and then the system shuts off. after it updates. Boop, and then full shutdown, ready to go. I turn it on. I go get a drink of water. I come back. Up. Guess what? My Xbox is ready to go. Up. My PlayStation is ready to go. You know? So maybe it's not that big of a deal that they're pushing this. Apparently, they say in the article, what does it say here? They talk about the watts right at the end of it. Yeah, it says here, it will fully shut down, blah, blah, blah. I forget where it is now. It's somewhere in the article. It's like 15 watts or something like that. You know, when it's in standby mode, and then when it's in, full shutdown, it's like 0 or something. I don't even know. It's in the article. You can read it yourself. But I don't even care about the power usage. That's not even what I care about. I'm not concerned about that. I think about the wear and tear on the console, leaving it in standby mode. My PS4, when I had that, I never left it in standby mode either. The system wouldn't boot up right. Okay, it wouldn't. It's unnecessary wear and tear on the system, as far as I'm concerned. So I think that that's a big deal. No, I don't. Okay, I leave my consoles in full shutdown mode anyway. If I got an update, I turn it on midday or something like that, and there I go. All right. So be on the lookout for that on your consoles. It's going to just switch over to full shutdown mode. So if you're, looking to play, and mom and dad say, "Oh, you got 20 minutes," keep in mind it's going to take you 15 seconds to load up Xbox. So just be aware of that. All right.